Welcome to our first match of the playoffs. We have the Marshadow's band of Miscreants on Ghost as the 6th and final seed versus the Latino Latios on Psychic on the 3rd seed. Now, last time they placed was actually last week, where Latino Latios had to win that match to make playoffs, and they did with a pretty convincing 4-0 against the Marshadow's band of Miscreants. And it was a pretty big match for Marshadow's band of Miscreants as well, because if they won that match, they would have had the 2nd seed and not had to play a match this week. Their lifetime records are Latino Latios has a 3-1 record against Marshadows across all leagues that we have played so far. And for key mons is that in the regular season, Iron Boulder was actually Latino's Latios' best performing mon with a KD of 10-4 not being brought here. And we have the Alola Marowak being the best performing mon for Marshadow's band of Miscreant, I think with a 12-2 KD. Now, this matchup is going to be a game of who can set up if Marshadow's band of Miscreants can set up their speed control. Latino Latios has this isn't like the fastest this team could be, but like this team is still like outspeeds Marshadow's basically on a consistent basis. Like none of these mons on Marshadow's side is like particularly fast. Goldingo may actually be the fastest Pokemon with like 80 something speed, but like Mega Gardevoir is pretty fast. Hoopon Bound's okay speed. Deoxys is super fast with Teeny's fast. Yeah, so this is going to be a game about setting up Trick Room. And that was kind of like the downfall for Marshadow's band of Miscreants, is that like they tried too hard to set up Trick Room, where they actually kind of like outplayed themselves, where like they went for crazy things, where like Imprison to stop like a taunt, to stop a counter Imprison style Trick Room. So we got to see how Marshadow's adjust to this. So I imagine Trick Room Setter is going to be part of the leads here. Maybe like a Trick Room Setter and just like a super bulky mon, like Cofagrius may be a decent lead. It's a bulky mon that can set up pressure. Hoopon Bound is a pretty just consistently good lead, because the Dark type just threatens this entire field. But yep, that's enough about me. Let's see these people win or move on or go home. All right, so we have the Psychic Terrain set up. Make a very classic thing to do. This may be the exact same lead for both sides last time. I'm pretty sure. DD stops Prankster stuff from going on and makes the Expanding Force work and hit harder. Gardevoir hits really hard, has a really high special attack. You gonna just have to hit it physically, which Banette can do, but this Banette has always been like a prankster, like support mon for the most part, but maybe that changes this time. You always, it can go for a Poltergeist and do big damage to like the entire field. Well, you always got to be worried about follow me, and the Poltergeist just going directly into the DD and just not doing anything. The Sinistcha as a lead is like always kind of it's always kind of strange, because you want to get the Hospitality ability off, but like you don't get that. But this is another pretty Pokemon. It could set up Trick Room. So I kind of just want to go like as dummy offensive as possible and try to like double Expanding Force here and just like hey, try to stop me. Gardevoir hits super hard. Mega Gardevoir should be faster than everything here, unless someone goes stupid and just speeds that. DD, it's not the strongest one in the world, but another Expanding Force will hit hard. Yeah, you gotta find a way to mitigate the damage here if you're Marshadow's band of Miscreants and fast. Okay, we have a Rage Powder. And Jake just... This is what he went for last time. He went for... Oh my gosh. Again? You fell for... Oh my gosh. I'm just like actually like, bewildered. You know these have expanding force. This is how you lost last time. You just like lost like 2 I mean, the Sinistra technically lives, but like it's not fast enough to do anything next turn. Like you just lost 2 months again for no reason. All right, this Goldango is gonna have to put in a lot of work. The Make It Rain is a spread move. It can hit the Gardevoir super effectively, but Gardevoir is so especially bulky that I would think it would survive, honestly. In DD takes neutral damage from it, and it's usually more bulky mon, so I don't think the Make It Rain actually will KO anything. I may just like, I'm trying to think like if you double expanding force, like how bad could that be? Like, I know Gardevoir gets Shadow Ball. You can like, I mean Shadow Ball like expanding force or something like that. I don't know. You can like double expanding force again. I don't mind doing that either. I just like, it's not gonna KO the Goldango, but it's gonna do a good amount of damage and plays around Rage Powder. This Goldango, man, it's gotta have to put in some work because again, it's probably slower than the Gardevoir, and it may even be slower than DD depending on training. Okay, we're gonna do Helping Hand, and that did so much. It's not enough for the KO. The Rage Powder does not come on this time, which actually would have been better this time, but we'll see what the Sinistra. This Make It Rain's gonna do some good damage. Okay, the Gardevoir does in fact live. Are we gonna see a Machagacha? Yes, we are. Okay, I thought I missed for a second, but I forgot the animation's like a bit weird in Showdown, where it's like 1 at a time. Okay, we do get the double connect, and we get a giant threat of the Gardevoir out of the way, but you can both of these mons. It's gonna. Oh, we actually get the burn. So both these mons are pretty low. I don't mind sending in like any mon with like a rest spread move and just like, hey, try to stop it. Like I don't mind sending in Deoxys. I don't mind sending in. Let's see. We don't know speed tiers yet because he had a Helping Hand. But, like Deoxys is fine. Just any mon with expanding force really. Or any spread moves is fine by me. That's like faster. So like Victini is also fine. So like any of those I don't have an issue with. Yeah, Deoxys is fine. I also wouldn't mind like switching this in DD out and like get even more offensive pressure out here, because like both these mons are gonna die, and like I don't think this in DD. All it's really doing is mashing Helping Hand, and there's multiple opportunities for you to do that. So like I kind of want to switch this in DD for like, I don't know, like the Krozma or Hoopa, and just like set up for like 2 giant threats that you can't really do much about. Because what I'm worried about, like the Spiritomb doing like a Shadow Sneaker. Oh, you can't even Shadow Sneak a Psychic Terrain. But like, so never mind that. But like, you know, a Spiritomb is immune to like Psychic type. So just like another mon that can like threaten something like a Spiritomb or something like that. That can be Victini. Like, no, that's maybe Hoopa. But yeah, something like that. So I want like expanding force and like a switch here. And like, I think you just gotta sack these mons. I don't think they do it. They're like, not fast enough. They didn't do much. I just don't think it's worth trying to save these. Okay. So we are gonna see an attempt to preserve this Sinistra. Sinistra does make. It's not the worst thing in the world to keep this thing alive, because at least you can like switch it in and out for hospitalities. But man, it's just like, it's rough out here, because like then another mon, you're gonna have to switch it out, and it's gonna probably take another expanding force. It's like kind of rough. But we're gonna see, yeah, we're gonna see the Spiritomb, which was kind of why I wanted to switch into something like a Fairy type, like something that can like threaten this the Spiritomb, because Deoxys doesn't get a Fairy type move. DD may get Dazzling Gleam, I don't remember, but like you can't expanding force as he's just like, if DD gets Dazzling Gleam, that would be pretty nice here. Dazzling Gleam plus like, I don't know what other move this Deoxys could be running. Protect. I'm not really sure. Maybe like Shadow Ball. Yeah, I kind of want to like try to keep this Deoxys safe, at least for now. I don't know. I feel like unless you have a way that you think you can KO the Spiritomb, I think you want to try to get this Deoxys out of here. And like, yeah. And that's what I'm talking, like. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a Hoopa. Hoopa would be pretty good here. It's like, the Spiritomb can't like hit it that hard. So yeah, I think something like that. Okay, we're getting Rage Powder. Knockoff is, yeah. Okay, so we do get the Rage, okay. Rage Powder, so that's a good Rage Powder. It keeps the, that's why you want to keep it alive. Okay, I get that now. It prevents the, prevents this, Spiritomb from taking some decent damage from a neutral knockoff that would have hit from a stupid high attack stat Pokemon. And now this, Spiritomb can get some attack off. Of course. Okay, he gets the Trick Room off. Okay, that's pretty huge here. Yeah, I didn't know Spiritomb got Trick Room. I'm just like... That's interesting. It's like... So, what other moves is Indeedee? So this Indeedee probably is only attacking move with the Expand Force. That's what I'm trying to think right now. It probably doesn't have Dazzling Gleam. I may be lying with this gets Dazzling Gleam, but here comes where the Alolan Marowak starts to put in big work with its Bone Club against some more fragile mons in the game. You just gotta like try to stay alive as long as humanly possible. So like protect, switching, get some more bulky mons out here. I'll just double protect this turn. I think it's just like there's not much free you can do. I don't know. I don't know if the Spiritomb can really punish something like that, but like, okay, we're gonna get the Snarl. That's gonna, yeah, proc it down to Sash. Follow me. Okay, so I'm thinking this Indeedee just like doesn't have, what's it called? Protect. Oh, he Shadow, okay. Okay, so I expected some type of like Rock Slide or like some type of like spread move to like try to like double into the getting the double KO everything, because Rock Slide, like, even though like it's not super effective, would hit so hard and like it would have like would follow me, but the follow me preventing the Shadow Bone from working, and we got a giant Psycho Boost that would do honestly. Oh, there was Snarl, that's why. Well, decreasing the damage, that's significantly. But the burn's gonna take out the Indeedee, and the Deoxys is still at a 1%, but the Psychic Terrain is gonna be gone now. So now prior moves are back up and available, which is like another reason why I kind of wanted to get that Indeedee out of there earlier, because now this Deoxys gets threatened by a Shadow Sneak here. Okay, so you gotta probably just send in whatever your bulkiest mon is. Probably Koopa is probably the best mon here. It like does okay against the ghost types at least. You like double protect for a turn, and like something's gotta die, and like hope you have just have enough gas to finish the game after the Trick Room's over. And here comes the Hoopa. You can double protect this turn. You can try to just KO the Marowak. You can honestly maybe just double attack here, because I don't know how much this Deoxys can really offer here. You just double protect. Well, no. I'd probably double protect this turn, because then you can take a turn and double protect the last turn of Trick Room. So actually I prefer double protecting now. Yeah, and just attack, like Snarl, and just like Shadow Bone or like Flare Blitz the Hoopa, try to get it dead. Oh my gosh, that foul play hit hard. But not hard enough. And we're gonna see the Deoxys get another attack off. Knockoff, okay. Knockoff is enough to get the KO. A good way to avoid the special attack drop. Okay, so now we're at a 3v2 here. Okay. Goes to Thick Club. Okay. And man, I just don't think of that. I mean, the Spiritomb has like Foul Play and stuff like that, so it can threaten some decent damage. But Cofagrigus, like, I don't know if Cofagrigus will be enough to like end this game. So like this is gonna be difficult thing to dance around, because Victory Star, you get like one time like nuke of a move. But we're gonna save that for the end. And crossbow. I don't really remember this mon's stats that much, but you can play this. I'd probably just start targeting the Spiritomb. I'm not scared of the Cofagrigus, at least not right now. You can try to knock off the Cofagrigus and like, I don't know, just start chipping away, I guess. I'm not really sure like what you attack here. I guess it depends on your moveset and stuff like that. But I'm more scared of the Spiritomb generally, but the knockoff is better against Cofagrigus, so that's kind of like an interesting spot to be in. Okay, we are just gonna... Wow, I played it pretty well. We're just gonna try to keep this Deoxys alive as long as possible. Dark Pulse. That didn't do much. Next Dark Pulse won't KO. I think, dude, if this... Okay, I think you have to sack the Deoxys now. Because I'm assuming the last move... I mean, you can, like... I want to protect the Necrozma and just try to attack the Victini. Try to attack and protect Necrozma and just try to get the Victini out in a healthy spot. Try to, what's it called? Just have it be as clean as possible. And then you can... Because this Deoxys is, I don't know, like even if you get the double protect, it's just like a Shadow Sneak is like definitely an option here. Like what would be the last move? Could very well be a Shadow Sneak. Could be Sucker Punch. Could also be like Will-O-Wisp or something. I'm not sure, but Pain Split. Yeah, I think you just try to protect the Necrozma this turn and just like let the Deoxys go, and hope. And I think Victini may be enough to close out this game. Double Protect does not work. Okay. Does this Necrozma not have Protect? I guess it doesn't. And Double Tech fail. Oh my gosh, the Snarl missed. Okay, well you better have a Shadow Sneak now, or else this Deoxys can do one big knockoff before it faints. Okay, so we have Victini now. I mean, you have that stupidly strong, like, fire type move, but if you use that, you probably Oko something, but then the other mon, and then you're, like, set yourself up to be weaker, so it's definitely a tough spot to be in, but you gotta try to, like, Shadow Sneak this, Deoxys, I think, if you have it, and, like, this Cofagrigus can, just chip down the Victini, I guess, but if not, then, like, you gotta just play a game of like which of these mons are gonna protect and something like that. Okay, we're protecting with... Okay, the last move is Protect, and that knockoff is not gonna be enough to KO. Blue Fair gets hitting to Protect. Okay, we get the Trick Room back up. Okay, that was a very... Okay, just barely enough to hang on. That's pretty huge here. Now the now you can hopefully actually connect your Snarl this time and like to get a double KO the Deoxys, chip down the Victini, and reduce the Blue Fair attack, and then get a big Shadow Ball on here, which I'm assuming is going to happen here. And like, I don't know, you hope for a Snarl miss at this point. Shadow Ball, that does some decent damage. The Snarl does actually get the connection this time, and that's probably going to be it for this match. The Spiritomb is just going to be enough unless something insane happens. But yeah, that should do it, unless you... Okay, we're actually... Snarl, okay. Don't... Alright, but, Marshadow's band of Miscreants getting the revenge after the loss last week, and they will be playing against me, and we haven't played since week 1. I lost to Marshadow's band of Miscreants, so... A little work. Not sure who I was more scared of to face, because I did beat Latino Latios, but his team got I feel like his team definitely got better at the end of the season. But that's gonna do it for me, and I'll see you guys in a couple days when Gem Pounding plays Dancing in the Moonlight. Bye bye.